Hello everyone, and welcome back to Renowned Explorers. I'm very excited to try the Emperor's Challenge once again. Let's go for it. And this time it is Athlete, Team, and Gold Collector. We've already done the weekly one, Devious Champion, and Discovery Spotter. So this is our option. As I said before, I'm not usually real fond of the team-based challenges because you have to put a lot of perks into things that don't actually help you. Having more than one athlete doesn't typically benefit you in many ways. However, I think I've come up with a team that I'm very excited about here because it really uses these two to their fullest. I mentioned before there's a couple of not champions, geez, I was just playing the league, so I'm in that mindset. There's a couple characters that I have never won with as the captain, and Molly is one of them. And I'm very interested in her captain perk here because rogues and athletes gain a -5 armor reduction aura. And every character in this crew is going to be either a rogue or an athlete. So they will at least be able to take advantage of that. And of course, because of that armor reduction, we are going to go aggressive to take advantage of it. I'm very excited about that as well because, as I've said in the last couple playthroughs, someone let me know that you could solve the Merged Island boss fight in an aggressive manner if you smash the crystal you find. I've never tried that before, and I'm very eager to do so, to see what it's like. And this is a great opportunity to do that. So anyway, okay, so we have Molly here. Molly has a campfire story that lets her get a lot of collect, which will be very good for our gold collector. And then I'm going to pair her with Harry. Now Harry is very similar to Hattis in that he has a long-range AoE, which I very much enjoy, but he starts as a rogue, which will mean that he gets advantage of this armor reduction bonus. In addition, he gains 1 to 2 status from every collect every time he succeeds on a rogue or beguiler spin. So of these two, even though Molly starts the rogue and Harry starts the rogue, once he's played his campfire card, if we have the choice, we want to use him to do the rogue or beguiler spins. Once we play this card, and he has campfire story lucky gold plus 25% gold from collect and treasure hunt. Well, that will help with this gold collector quest quite a bit. And to finish off our team, I want to go with Dolores. And the basic reason for this is because of tournament training. +2 collect at the end of each expedition for each level of athlete in your crew. We have to have a lot of athletes in our crew, and this will help us with our secondary challenge at the same time. We also get the storyline Ultimate Athlete, which allows you to get collect and study based on your highest level athlete. It's not as good as some of the other ones, but it's something. Yeah. So this is the crew I've come up with. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have a crew that you think works better for this, or if you tried this challenge and had success. But I think this is the crew I want to go with. And we are going to start with Saxon Kings, just to get some gold off the front. Alright, let's go. There's our crew. Now these are characters that I do not play with very often. I very occasionally take Dolores, but I do not take Molly or Harry very much at all, if ever. So this is very nice for me to learn some new characters. Alright, we don't need the tutorial. Let's go on our way, shall we? And there you can see our armor reduction aura has already kicked in for all 3 of our members. Excellent. Well, going to get supplies right now seems like a waste. Let's loop around back there in a minute. While scouting the area, a rugged-looking man comes running up to you. I'm a traveling goldsmith. Allow me to join your entourage. Okay, cool. Free merchant. Not very bad at all. That will certainly help with our gold collector challenge. As you walk through the hills, you spot increasing amounts of ancient weaponry. It looks like a battlefield where Saxons fought heavily, and it is worth studying. Yeah, I'm willing to risk this one. We'll do the 25%. Ooh, and we got lucky. Very nice. Dolores has reached some interesting conclusions about this ancient battle. The Saxons were ambushed here. Okay, so we get some collect and some study. Yeah, we do have a wits challenge here, or a nature challenge. We have a quick thinker. We do have an athlete, but that's it. Well, we could try it though. We'll see what happens. A Saxon monastery, okay. A stone building such as this one is a treasure itself. Unfortunately, it does not fit in our backpack. But there is a strange-looking hooded man in front of the monastery. Welcome. I come here once a year to make some minor repairs and clean the place up a bit. It would be a shame if such a nice place went to waste. Saxon men used to come here to test their skills. The most skillful would be rewarded by Tyr, the god of war. We can either push a heavy statue, or we can go to the basement and test our agility. Because we already have one perk in athlete, I'm tempted to try the heavy statue. But the levels in rogue may help with base. Let's try the statue. 77%? Okay, so definitely the statue is the way to go with Dolores. 77% chance. Ooh, and we made it. Very nice. Alright, statue at first try, the statue doesn't seem to move, but then Dolores really goes for it. The statue budges and Dolores pushes it pretty far before stopping. The man is impressed and fetches something from the monastery. Let's see what we get. A statuette of a Saxon knight. Okay, cool. See what it is. There it is. And, ooh, a treasure hunt or 5 collect. Now this is gold collector. It doesn't care if we get it from collect tokens or from treasure hunts. So in this case, 6 treasure hunt. I think that is worth it. Let's see, 57.5 gold. It's close. It might have been even, but we get some extra status this way, so it's probably the right chance. All right, and Dolores has leveled up already. Very nice. We will give her an athlete perk. Okay, let's go down and get this gold, and we'll swing across and pick up some more supplies. Dolores spots a faint glare by a rock formation. You notice it's a stash of some local bandits, and we take it. Of course we do. And we also mocked the bandits while leaving a note in its place. Because why not? Alright, there's our abandoned farm. We get 3 supplies back, puts us at 6 out of 7. And there is our campfire. Now we're really hoping for some of the storyline cards. Or specifically Harry's would be very nice. And I didn't get it, that's alright. So we've got, Molly starts a wager with another camp. Remember, 30 collect, 25% gold from collect and treasure hunt, just 8 collect, or 8 study. We're definitely gonna discard that. We're gonna keep this. And I'm tempted to keep the 8 collect, but it's probably not worth keeping. There's other stuff I'd really like to play during these 5 expeditions. Because remember, you only get to play 5 campfire cards the entire game, so you gotta choose pretty wisely. I think what I really want is this one. Plus 25% gold from collect and treasure hunt. Getting that early is gonna mean we get the most benefit possible out of it. And especially getting it before we take competitive streak, because that 30 is then going to be worth an additional like 7 or 8 collect. So yeah, let's play Lucky Gold. This crew sure is a lucky lot. With their unfaltering spirit, they always seem to find more gold than one normally would. Fortune favors the brave. There we go. Right, and we'll continue and grab some more gold to benefit from that 25%. A farmer is moving some of his harvest to the local market, but his wheel has gotten stuck in the mud. He's asking for your help. Sure. You push the cart and it's out in no time. The farmer's very happy and gives you some of his profit. Okay. We do have a couple encounters here. I'm not real concerned about that right now. So I'm gonna hope this is the hidden hoard and get another treasure. Well done, you found the hidden hoard, and we're gonna take a lot of gold. And yeah, now we can go over here, sure. You hear shouting and screaming. 2 thieves are running from an angry mob. Now we can take the compensation of 1 collect, but I think I'd rather have the encounter tokens. Encounter tokens tend to be more valuable than collect, so we're gonna go ahead and decline and stop them. We do get some extra campaign tokens as well for solving this aggressively, so that's definitely the right choice. We could bring Dolores up and start with her Primal Roar if we wanted to. That would give them the Terrify, which gives them minus attack. Yeah, let's do that. There you go, so start with some negative attack. That'd be nice. And then we'll very quickly switch back over to aggressive. Hopefully we can get one of these guys down on the first turn, but if not, at least they have that debuff on them. There we go. And just leaves his friend. He'll ineffectually attack us once, and we will move on with our lives. Go. And Harry can pull out his pistol. That seems very violent, but they did steal something. Does that justify it? I don't know. Okay, extra. There's our encounter tokens. 15-20 gold per encounter token. See, that's very valuable for us. Again, this gold collector quest doesn't care if we get the gold from collect tokens. It just cares that we get the gold. So the 15-20 gold on each encounter token is actually worth more than the 13-21 gold on average. So, yeah, anyway. Okay, yes, we don't really care about the study, but there might be gold here, so let's go see if we can get some. A giant spear thistle standing near a small rock formation. You decide to study it and then sell it. Okay. Get some events at this node. What is the best way to solve problems? Speech or physical attacks? Well, definitely physical attacks, of course. Excellent choice. Attack is always the better option, and we'll give that to him. Okay. Let's see what he gained there. 5 extra attack. That's pretty good, actually. We only have 1 supply left, but I'd like one of these characters to level up. That may not happen. Well, let's see. Let's go to this Wits challenge. An excavation's tent is standing on a rock formation. As soon as you open the tent, a girl with a lab coat and glasses screams in terror and trembles in fear. She's very scared, but we can try to get some information out of her. With Harry, 41%. Give it a shot. Ooh, we're not gonna make it, I don't think. Nope. Too bad. The researchers seem more afraid than before. Get out of here, you evil secret stealing thieves. Okay, and she throws stuff at us. That's not very nice. But we'll continue. And we get a loss in speech defense, which is somewhat unfortunate. I really want to go over here, though. Something odd here. Let's go check it out. Rain's becoming unbearable, and the crew is looking for shelter. A cave is found. Great. The cave appears larger than it appeared in the dark. As you explore the cave, you notice lots of Saxon war equipment. Alright, we'll take some valuable equipment. You also notice some tactical plans hidden on the cave walls. Studying this will give you tactical defensive insight. Ooh. Who do we want to be a tactician? That's kind of a hard decision. Maybe Harry? Or Molly? Maybe Molly. Let's go to Molly. Molly gains tactician defense. I don't really have a good justification for why I gave that to Molly. I just kind of did. Harry did level up last time, though. Let's go ahead and do that. And I'm tempted to give him a Beguiler perk. But Rogue Bluffing would be nice, too. And Rogue gives him attack power, whereas Beguiler actually gives him speech, which I don't care as much about. Alright, let's give him the Rogue perk. Besides, if we can play his Campfire card, we're going to want him to do all the Rogue spins. And as opposed to Molly, so having him be a good rogue is great. We'll try to give him some Beguiler perks from items as well, or from entourages. See how it goes. Go ahead and finish this expedition. Alright, one of the tombs here is King Egbert, but you hear a familiar laughter. The French explorer Rivalo, your direct rival for the Emperor's blessing. We worked hard for this treasure. Rivalo is in doubt. Allow my sharp companion Amar Ektar to explain my thoughts. Okay, so Amir is a devious speech-based character. He also decreases your hit percentage by 20% for a lot of abilities. It goes down to 80%, even on abilities that are normally 100. So you do have to kind of watch for that. See how Piercing Shot does right off the bat. Yeah, pretty decent. We can actually hit 2 of them and take Amir out. Well, not take him out, but it would do some damage to him. Or we could do what was my typical strategy and back up and take out the guys that are behind us and give Piercing Shot 1 more turn to buff itself up, because Piercing Shot, if you recall, Piercing Shot increases its damage for every turn that is off cooldown by 25%. And normally I'd also use this opportunity to focus Harry, just like Hattis. He gets the ability Focus, which increases his damage for the next turn by 60%. But he doesn't have it yet. He needs another level before he'll get that. Okay, I was kind of hoping they would line up in a nice, neat line, but they don't appear to be doing that. But we can get a line across, guys. Now we can try to take out Amir this turn. I don't know if we'll be able to or not, but it might be worth a shot. 80%? 80%? Yeah, see, everything's 80%. Amir just does that. He makes most abilities having an 80% chance to hit. Okay, well, if we hit this, then we're done. Everything's 80, right? Yeah, or well, 60 for friendly, but we're not gonna do that. Alright, very nice. That was pretty straightforward. Okay. Revelo just get a couple points, which is kind of unfortunate. 3-2, but that's alright. You're strong, mildly impressive, my friend. Let's see if you can beat us again. He drops a sack of coin and a mysterious checklist for you as some sort of form of acknowledgement, and leaves to follow Revelo, who's already plundered King Egbert's tomb. The crew quickly turns to the mysterious checklist. It seems to be an agenda. Treasures still to grab. One hidden in the tomb of the Forgotten King, one held by the locals, and one in the dangerous cliffs. Which one do we want? Can't probably convince the locals to give Harry a beguiler. Let's try to do the one near the cliffs or the tomb. Maybe the tomb. Nope, that's not gonna happen. Bad percentages there. Let's try the cliffs. Okay, yeah, 100%. And look at all that extra collect we get. That is a good choice. Searching every edge of the cliffs was no easy task, but you did it. Dolores was the one to find a hidden cache at the bottom of the cliff, mentioned on the secret checklist. It's loaded with gold, and then there is a treasure. And we have a 75% chance of the Saxon Golden Horse. I'd like that. I'd also like the Sword of Justice. That's good for aggressive parties, and we are definitely one. Okay, the Golden Horse, that's fine. 20-25 extra gold from treasure hunts, or +1 collect at the end of each expedition for each level of rogue, which is great because we already have 5 levels of rogues. That's basically 5 collect now and 5 collect or more every expedition from now on. That's probably the best thing to do, so we'll take that. With this last find, your expedition still concludes on a high note, but it's clear if you want the Emperor's Blessing, you'll have to beat Revelo. Let's go. I'm only leveled up. We'll get her when we get to the overmap. This was actually a very fast first expedition, so we'll probably do some overmap stuff before we end the episode. And we did get our 5 collect from our Saxon Golden Horse, and 15 collect from the Captain Perk of Ollie, plus 3 collect per level of rogue in your crew. Very nice. Okay. Only 10 research. We will decline the ceremony. We know what's going on here. But we will take our Renowned Explorer's badge for our +2 supplies. Let's start with leveling Molly real quick. And we could give her a level of Athlete or a level of Rogue. And I think I will give her a level of Rogue, just because we have so many things that benefit off of having levels of Rogue. Yeah, I think so. Okay, here we go. And let's do some research at least. We can only unlock a 1 right now, but hey, that's something. We can give a Naturalist, Engineer, Archaeologist perk. We don't really care about any of those. Or we could get through your status quicker, or we could just wait and get and start working on engineering for cheaper. And that might be the right choice in this case. It's very unusual for me to do that, but I think that is how I'm playing. We got our first gold collector, getting 500 gold. Very nice. What's our second one? 800 gold, and we're already about halfway there. Let's take a look at our entourage. This might be a good opportunity to get some more early merchants. Yeah, let's grab another merchant here. +1 to 2 gold from collect. And let's see, anything else? We could get another merchant even. An additional +1 to 2 gold from collect. That's probably good. Let's do that. Okay. And we then want to work with our gold. Let's look at our insight here. Huh. 10 to 15 status and 31 to 46, or 48 to 78, which is quite a bit more. And we are looking for gold mostly. That might not be bad. Are any of these, do any of these give like an extraordinary amount of something? No, okay. So, you know what, I'll probably save my insight in that case. No reason to use it yet. We might get some bonuses for spending it later, so we'll just hold on to it. But let's take a look at what we can buy, since we do have quite a bit of gold. Engineer or survivalist stuff, or athlete stamina, which might be nice. No one has athlete stamina. Dolores can learn it. Molly cannot. So we can give that to Molly if we want to. Might be a good idea. And we could always give it to Dolores just for now. Just to finish off this athlete team, because right now we're 1 away, and Revelo is about to get it. So I think that is probably a good choice, unless there is another item already available that would give us athlete, but I don't believe there is. No. Okay. Let's go ahead and give that to Dolores. There we go. Just for now, she'll at least get the 3 perks, and then once we give it to her later, or we can choose to go with finger. We'll decide at the time. Then we can drop that item for something else if we choose to go that way. I wouldn't mind getting the Incredible Rose for Harry. He gathers such a beautiful smile. If we can afford it. And I think we can. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, that leaves us 268. Quick Thinker, Nimble, and Escape Artist would not be bad at all for Dolores at some point if we can get rid of that machete, or if we just wait till she gets her second trinket slot. Those would both be good. In the meantime, let's get someone some attack items. Maybe 2 good gloves, just to help out a little bit. Yeah, I think we can probably do that, or some armor. Oh. We do have 2 scouts, and boots are very efficient in terms of well, in terms of money per stat. But especially with the aggressive crew, I'm tempted to go with just pure attack power. Let's get rid of Exploring for Dummies and give Harry some good gloves, and then get rid of Exploring for Dummies again and get Dolores some good. Okay, and we do actually have enough for 1 basic defense item. We're missing speech defense on Molly, or missing armor on Harry, but Harry is ranged. He can always be back a couple spaces. So let's give Molly a little bit of speech defense to help her out. Here we go. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Oh, and there is our first points for having an athlete team. Very nice. 4 levels on our team. 4 points for that. Great. Okay. 12 points to Revelers too. Not feeling bad about that at all. Not quite. Don't quite have the student encounter yet. Improve the average resource output of encounter tokens to 33. Yeah, that's gonna be hard to get. Okay, well, we'll just pass on it for now. I could do it by buying, which one? Traders? Yeah, I could do it by buying traders. I have to buy 2 of them, probably. And I could probably spend all my insight and get enough status to do that, but I really don't want to do it. That's a pretty big use of status and insight. More importantly, a big use of insight. Alright, I think that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. This has gone pretty well to start off with. We'll see how it continues. If you like the video, please put a like on it. If you enjoy the content and want to see more like it, please subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.